Hello everyone, SMA Watts here, and we are going to be doing a cube draft. Well, this is a pack, isn't it? So, my initial inclination is to take the Mana Vault. Mana Vault's a crazy powerful card. We're passing... See, if the Mana Vault wasn't in this pack, I would strongly consider taking possibly Deranged Hermit, maybe Tooth and Nail and trying to build around that. Lotus Bloom's sort of powerful, but not in a format that actually has Black Lotus. So I think, I think Mana Vault and Tooth and Nail are probably the two that stick out to me, and then maybe Deranged Hermit. But we're taking the Mana Vault because historically, fast mana is one of those things that's just really good, and I have no objection to playing things that are really good. Okay, so we have a Mana Vault. I don't really I like Obliterator. I like him. You know, I think I want to try and go red. And it's one of those. It's a little reasonably risky strategy because if someone else is trying to go red, your red deck's going to be worse. But and Hellspark Elemental is certainly not the most powerful red card. But I'm obviously not married to either of these picks at this point. Given the flow, I'm wondering if this person's actually not there. Well, you know, what do you take over Mox? Mox is crazy broken. I mean, Mox was, and there was other good stuff in that pack still. I guess I'm looking at just accelerating whatever I'm doing. Hellspark, I guess, was just a meh. I wish I'd taken the Thrun. Wouldn't mind getting, so we need something to accelerate into. I mean, right now we could theoretically power out like turn 1 4 drops or turn 2 like 6 drops. So like a Primeval Titan would be amazing. Most cards with the word Titan in their name is probably going to be something we're going to snap up at this point. Nothing named Titan. Alright, I think we take Gideon. Part of me really wants to grab the Molten Ram, but I think Gideon's just on raw power level so much stronger. And the potential to play him turn 2. Like a turn 2 Gideon basically means your opponent never gets to play creatures. Let's turn our preview panel on. Let's make it not gigantic. Alright, so we can take the Everflowing Chalice. Gives us even more ramp. We can take the Wildfire. I'm leaning between the Burning of Xingyin, which is basically Wildfire, the Everflowing Chalice, or a dual land. Damnation's a card. It's really powerful, but I don't think it stacks up to these. Okay, I'm just going to grab the ramp now, and we'll find something to ramp into. We'll take a Welder. So now we just need something crazy power. Like we're looking. Artifacts have gained a great deal of favorability with us. I mean, these both enable just sick setups for turn like 3 or 4. So we're sitting at. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put acceleration, planeswalker. All right. I mean, taking in Enlightened Tutor at this point, I think it's going to be most likely, probably the most powerful card we could take out of the pack. I mean, our other options are we take like Mana Drain, but we don't have any blue cards, and Enlightened Tutor finds artifacts. I mean, right now in our deck, a turn 1 Enlightened Tutor is at worst a very cheap Rampant Growth. Like Enlightened Tutor, actually wait, no, puts it on the top of your library, so it's not quite that good. But it can at the very least find us mana. I don't know why for a moment I thought I put it in your hand. That's Idyllic Tutor that puts it in your hand. So what would be a great artifact creature to come across? Well, Lodestone Golem is obviously like a perennial favorite. Regret this a tiny bit. Okay. So I think the choice. This is an interesting. Ugh. Like more versatile, more powerful. I think we're. I'm leaning towards the Primal Command. Yeah, it's the Primal Command. Now, this is our original. We'll take the Crucible. Maybe we'll catch that Dust Bowl. And this is just on the off chance we catch a Smokestack, or we get that Dust Bowl, or we get a Strip Mine. So we're 3 colors right now, sort of. Not terribly happy about it. Well, these are 2 of the colors. Put this in here for fixing. I don't quite think land tax is where we want to be. Okay, so I feel a lot better about being white-red. Because even if we're splashing either, we've got fixing for both. I think we saw a plateau that we didn't get back. Actually, I'm just going to deprive someone of a big fat green creature that could be bad against us. I mean, it's actually good against us. It would be bad for it to get played against us. Technically, it's the right color combination. So what does this do if we actually pay the full? It's still pretty. Oh wow, that timed out really quickly. I guess I'll take a Loam Lion. Though I don't think I'm playing Loam Lion. Though apparently I have the. Alright, let's put this here so I can see the timer, because I think they lowered the amount of time you have to draft. Hey, we got the Dust Bowl. So combo. Not like amazing, since it only destroys non-basic lands. Alright, so. Well, you want something to ramp into. Elesh Norn's pretty good. I wouldn't mind wheeling the All Is Dust, but I don't think we will. We need to start focusing on actually building a deck as opposed to taking powerful cards. We're getting kind of like we have a lot of powerful cards, but they don't synergize as well as I would like. The Primal Command does find Elesh Norn. It does, doesn't it? This is like the one I've never actually played with. Okay, so you can Plow Under for 1, you can gain 7 life. You can get rid of someone's graveyard, which is a thing. Or search your library for a creature card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Okay, yeah, so. Oh, wow. There's so many good cards in this pack. I think... I'm torn between the Elspeth and the Masticore. How do we have? Like, we don't have the... Like, Grave Titan is the wrong color. Natural Order, we don't have anything to Natural Order 4. I think we want the Masticore. I think I want the Ancient Tomb. And hope to wheel the Wildfire. It's a really faint hope since we didn't wheel the Burning. So this is a choice. Lodestone Golem is powerful. But usually you want Mana Denial, whereas Elspeth's just awesome to power out. Okay. Oh, there's a Tangle Wire? If I can build a Stax deck, I will. Oh. Man, I feel so... Acceleration, color fixing... combo I'm not sure how often I'll actually be using. Though technically Mastercore plus Crucible World's also pseudo kind of combo since you can discard a land and then you can just play your land you discarded. Kinda. Wouldn't mind getting a Voltaic Key. I really want that Wasteland. I really do. I need the Baneslayer. That Baneslayer just increases our overall power level so much. Now we have reasonable things to ramp into. Like we have four good things to ramp into. We have... Yeah, we can't... The only thing we can tutor for, really, is a Tangle Wire or Mastercore. I really wish we'd gotten that. We've been able to... I wish that I'd had other things, like... I wish the Wasteland had been in the pack before. Well, no, because I think I would have wanted Elspeth. Wish the Wasteland had been in another pack, like possibly the next one. Or possibly when we took the Ancient Tomb. I could have easily taken the Wasteland over the Ancient Tomb. Alright, or this pack. Well, actually, we'll take the Sun Titan. Not taking Eureka, because... Alright. I think we've got enough 6-drops. Well, they average to 6 drops. One's a 7, one's a 5. No, two's a 5. 2 are 5s. So now if we can get some more fast mana. I don't like that. So now we prioritize fixing and early game plays. So obviously, like, we're not going to get a Savannah because we passed it, and the Plateau we passed, which is both annoying. We could find a Taiga. Wouldn't mind seeing someone pass us randomly in other mocks. Though technically we're only Sword of Green. There's what, 8 cards left in this pack, so we're not quite at the point where we're starting to see if things wield. Wouldn't mind getting that Stunted Growth back. It's not fantastic unless you can, like, obviously, like, playing at turn 2 with a Mana Vault and possibly a Mox Emerald. But technically, we could go Mana Vault, or we could go Mox Emerald, Forest, Ancient Tomb, turn 2. Alright, so... We don't have anything to really Ranger of Eos for except for Goblin Welder. Vulcan Shackles is off color. This is technically off color. I'm not sure if it's... I think I'm going to hate draft the Goblin Vandal, because I don't think we want Winter Orb. Okay, so we wield the All This Dust. Yeah, I think we want that over the Exalted Angel. We don't need... Alright. All This Dust is just a nice contingency plan. Basically, we've drafted 5 lands in what's... Okay, we'll take Swords. I'll just assume I won't play against the Null Rod. We need to actually make it to a point in the game where Null Rod might matter. Why is there no art for Tangle Wire? You might make the cut. It's just if I need early plays. Though, you know, obviously if I get like 2 more mana artifacts. Like I think there was a Pristine Talisman and a Signet. So... Linvala or Precursor Golem? Precursor Golem... Ooh, it's a... I'm gonna go with the Golem. It's a little bit easier to cast with all our artifact mana. Sure, we'll go with the Lodestone Golem as well. Not that big on, like... Relic Warder getting my sideboard. This guy's also, like, very fringe. He's very optimistic if he thinks he's going to be in my deck. No. Why does it show me as only having 29? Okay. So... Moat. Port, I guess. So we need a smokestack now. %, we take the strip mine. Like, that means we're running the Crucible. Since we can theoretically establish that lock really early if we go, like, turn 1, Enlightened Tutor, turn 2, Crucible of Worlds, turn 3, strip mine you. With Ancient Tomb, or possibly Mox and strip mine. Would like some more artifact mana. I'm sad I had to pass a Signet there, especially an on-color-ish Signet. Primal Command's looking a little shaky as our only green spell. Put you over here with the Lawkeeper as in a you might not get ran, even though you're really powerful. Wouldn't mind, like... Obviously a Mox would be fantastic. But, I mean, I got a 3rd pick Mox last pack. Come on, just Mox Ruby. Actually, Pearl would be the... That's a lot of lands. Okay. Very few of these synergize though the Wooded Foothills finds our Sacred Foundry or a forest, which makes it easier for us to play both of our colors. Wheel is powerful, but I don't think we really want to be the wheel deck. But we do need a few more playables. Wouldn't mind. So we already saw the Monolith go by. Well, the Basalt. Could still get a Grim. I would be very surprised if we saw a Grim Monolith. Well, oh, all of it. I just want all of this pack. I think I take the Smokestack. If we don't have a Tinker to get the Blightsteel, and we might wheel the Factory since we're the only one, or the Workshop, because we're the only ones that really want it, I think. But yeah, we have a pretty powerful stacks deck here. Kind of wish we'd gotten the Armageddon. We just need some more artifact mana. Well, I said I wanted to draft red. I drafted Goblin Welder. Alright, put target now permanent. Alright, so we're definitely... Okay, so... Options-wise... I think Incinerate is the best card for our deck. We're never casting Drat. Like, we could cast Harassment. We got plenty of things to cast. I don't think we need a second Masticore, especially the one that... yeah, we just don't have enough creatures to make that one work. And I don't think we're going to Storm. So we'll take the Incinerate. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get a Savannah or a Temple Garden. So... And this is the one that when you discard... Yeah, it's so weird. Let's... There's a way of potentially stabilizing the board. Terminus isn't bad. I really want another artifact. Another Mana Rock. I don't think Primal Command's making the cut. Mirari's Wake's interesting. I think... Alright, we could take the red Oblivion Ring. I don't really like that. Like, this doesn't do enough for us. So it's Cloud Goat or Paladin. I think we'll take the Cloud Goat. It provides us a way to get ahead with our stack as well. I think we're not playing Primal Command. I don't think we're playing green. I think we're still one or two playable shy. Is this a Yume? It's a Yume, okay. If you have the Relic Warder, you can and the stack and the Tangle, you can, Relic Warder your own Tangle Wire, sack him to Smokestack, get back your Tangle Wire, and Tangle Wire your opponent down. Another good way to just get ahead. Really kind of want, like, just any mana artifact. Like, Hero Land, too. Yeah, we're definitely playing the Crucible. Even though the Crucible isn't good by itself, it plays really well with so many of our other cards. We got the Factory. We don't want the disc. I think I want the Mishra's Factory. It's just another way to... Don't mind having to disenchant my sideboard. I can even argue making it main deck to potentially blow up our own smokestack, but I'd rather run the Relic Warder at that point. And I think at this point we are not getting another mana artifact. So the backlog is apparently here. I could see both of these being useful, but I think we're going to take the Rural Turf. And we'll take the Workshop. We got it. Yeah, that does... What is it? So for like 4 mana, like it's a very expensive removal spell. Yeah, we're not running that unless we run into a really interesting... we got the Paladin as a potential. So... Okay. I'm pretty happy. Like, obviously, I would be more happy if... This is weird. Alright, so... Alright, we have 24 other, but one of them's a Mox. Alright, so we have 10 lands, a Mox, a Chalice, and a Mana Vault. So that's... if we ran 17 lands, half of our deck is mana. I think 16 is the right number, I guess. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, it looks good. Trying to think if there's any reason not to do it that way. Yeah, this all seems pretty good. We can get some pretty ridiculous starts. So obviously against some decks, we're going to side in... Like, Razor-Tear Mastercore is something I can see siding in against like an aggressive deck, but I think I'm pretty happy.